Hey Gemini, how's it going? Welcome in. I hope everybody is doing well. For those of you brand new, my name is Sam. I'm just so grateful for everybody being here. We are going to move into your reading, no communication. So we'll see who needs to come through, what messages need to pop out for you. If you were drawn to this title, and I'm not sure what that is yet, but if you were drawn to this title, then there's something for you within it. I am giving away 2 free personal readings for the month of November. All you need to do to take part in my giveaways is subscribe. So go ahead and do that. Those 2 people that are chosen will be able to tell me what they would like their reading to be in regards to. Head down below in the comments section. Leave the word of whatever season you're in down below, letting me know that you're interested in the giveaway. And then at the very end of the month, I randomly choose those people to win. Each and every month, it's a different giveaway. While you're down there in the comment section, Gemini, if you could please swipe left and hype this video up, especially if it resonates. I love those of you who have already begun to do it. It's tremendously helping my channel grow, but also make my readings more available for people who need to see it, beneficial for people. All right, guys, let's get into your reading. Mistakes. I wish I could right my wrong. I wish I could right my wrong. So I feel this person coming through with no communication they're already having regrets. Yeah. This was a one-sided connection. And I feel that they have regret in who they were when when the 2 of you met. They have regret in who they were. They knew that they weren't acting as their best self. You might have even termed them as self-centered. But with the golden mirror, they were not in a very good energy. You may have thought that they were, or that they were self-centered, or, they're only interested in themselves and their happiness, but there was no happiness within them. That's where the regret lies. I tried to move on. See, this person has tried to move on. I do feel like the runner and the chaser here. You both have tried to move on to a new chapter, a new beginning. And in many aspects of your journey, you have. But when it comes to love and romance, you truly haven't been able to let each other go. All right, Spirit just told me one more. Self-indulgence, self-worth, value, time to heal, Gemini, self-appreciation. So it's time for you to love yourself. But I still don't feel it changes the fact. The strong feelings and the emotions that you have for this person, even though there's no communication, they have the same feelings for you, Gemini. All right, let's get deeper. Look at that. We have the Sun and we have the Ace of Cups. So very good energy showing up as I shuffle the deck. All right, Spirit. For my Geminis, no communication, Spirit. Your energy. You're balancing out your energy. You're trying to give out the best karma. You're trying to pay off any karma that still lingers within your energy, karmic cycles, karmic detours. I do feel the universe has your back, Gemini. And I feel that they're preparing to bring in a blessing. This person's energy, the 10 of Cups. They're working on their ultimate happiness, their ultimate wish fulfillment for their journey. They are looking for their storybook ending. I feel that this person obviously had a sense of lack, sense of happiness, sense of self-love. Like they were lacking in those aspects of their life. I do feel that there are things that they're created like cracks within their soul, feeling like their heart was broken at different, in different aspects of their life that they didn't allow themselves to heal or mourn from. If I just keep moving forward, if I just fill that void, if I just, I know I miss this person, but I'm just going to bring Gemini into my life because then maybe I'll forget about the person that I'm missing. No, that is called a rebound. And I'm not saying that you can't make a successful connection happen from a rebound, right after another connection, finding another one. I'm not saying it's not doable, because I know it's doable. But the chances of it being doable are very low. Please give me a second. It's okay, Kunku. My older dog is barking. Past energy, the 10 of coins. With 10-10 here, there may have very well been another connection, like a marriage or a long-term connection, and then the two of you met. They tried to move on from you. You may have felt that they love bombed you or they ghosted you. I feel that very connection that they may have been involved in was not a happy one. Or like I said, it's a completion of a very difficult cycle that your person was experiencing. But I feel that they were struggling in closing out that cycle. But look at this, the Daughter of Cups. They're thinking about extending themselves to you. I'm sorry for the barking. They're thinking about extending themselves to you, communicating with you, expressing themselves on a level with you that is much deeper and much more vulnerable than they've ever opened up to you about. Overall outcome, 8 of Swords, Debonair of Swords, Ace of Wands. Yeah, this isn't over. This person has not been able to move on from you. Give me 1 second. Mama, enough. Somebody must have been at the door or a delivery. No matter what their current situation was of needing to heal from that golden mirror, self-reflection and introspection, it was a difficult cycle. And it truly had them feeling stuck. No matter what you did, because I do feel it was more on your part, Gemini, like you gave and you gave and you gave. You may have felt that they were taking you for granted. And I've got to be honest, I don't feel that that was their intention. I just feel you met them at a very crappy place in their life. All right, let's get deeper. Spirit, please clarify the person coming through as the 10 of Cups. The Debonair of Wands. So there was a leveling up within this person. Yeah. I truly feel they did not anticipate meeting you. And then realizing that they felt that connection with you, it was almost like a tower moment in their life. It came at a time that they did not have the capacity to understand it. They truly feel, no matter how long you've been apart from them, they truly feel that you were a blessing in their life. And maybe some of you have a dog that is currently consistently barking, that it's resonating, but somebody delivered something and she won't stop barking. Do not leave me a comment. I think she needs you. No, she's telling me that there's somebody at the door, but I'm not going to stop this reading. And I just got the alert that there's a delivery. UPS just said a delivery was left. So it confirms. Thank you, Spirit. It confirms that I received a delivery. All right, let's see. 6 of Wands. 5 of Cups. 7 of Cups. I do feel the two of you are going to have a breakthrough. You both are missing one another, and there have been tears shed. There have been tears shed. Remember I said of reciprocity and how the two of you feel for one another. But there were options. There was choices. Your plate probably felt very full when you met this person. Their plate was definitely full. But there is one that stands out from all the rest, and that's you. But I feel to make this connection work, Gemini, both of you have to put it all out there on the line. Be completely transparent with one another. Is it going to be easy to feel completely vulnerable with one another, or to allow yourselves to be vulnerable to one another after a time of discord? No, it's not going to be easy, but I truly feel it's what this connection needs. True transparency. I feel individually, both of you are making substantial progress. And I feel, Gemini, you're going to be shocked to find that they've already fallen for you. They've already fallen for you. They're going to tell you that you stand out from everything else. You stand out in their mind space, that you stand out in their feelings from everything else that they have going on in life. But I do feel a cycle of theirs that finally needed to come to a completion, to feel that they were leveling up within themselves, of letting that cycle go, and excited about embracing the new with you. All right. Very deep. And again, I apologize for my dog barking. Most of you know this. I have 3. Will I ever do 3 again? Only if 3 needs me. But 3 is a lot of work. And they're all different ages. All right. The Wheel of Fortune. A twist of fate. The Chariot. Wow. Some of you, this is your soul connection with yin and yang right here, guiding the Chariot. You have 3 major arcana as the last message. Spirit is saying there is no need to worry. This is happening one way or the other. Bottom of the deck is the 4th major arcana. There's no need to worry, Gemini. This is who you're meant to be with. And yes, there is no communication. There is silence for right now. But the moment you both experience this breakthrough and you're staring at each other in the face, or there's going to be a break in the silence, don't run from it. Because this person is envisioning that whole new cycle with you, all of that growth and happiness. I love this. But this was happening anyway. With all of these major arcana, this was happening anyway, Gemini. This is just confirmation. All right, we have. Yeah, they didn't feel enough. They were looking at things from a very low perception within their own energy. They could have even been battling an addiction of some sort. They were very controlled when you met them. They would not allow their soft side to surface. And they're holding back, but they are making a plan to come forward. They're being very strategic as they approach you. And they want the next level with you. Know that even though they're being very strategic about how they approach you, I still feel a divine presence here. A divine presence assisting the two of you back onto each other's path. All right, we have E, T, A, another E, C, U, Q, another E, another U, another E, N, L, R. All right, take what resonates. And then leave, like I said, leave the word of the season that you're currently in the comment section, letting me know that you're interested in the giveaway. Swipe left and please hype this video up. Those of you that are already doing it, you have no idea how grateful I am and how much I love you guys. I'm doing 30 days of blessing, so I'm reading an energy in my short videos, an energy for each day. I'm adding extras, so make sure you're paying attention to my shorts. Make it like a note to tune into that every morning and see your daily energy for the day and embrace it. And then anytime you want me to tune into just your energy, click on the link in the description box. It'll take you right over to my Etsy shop. And there I offer a variety of personal readings. There is a sale going on. You still have some time to get your personal readings in. I'm running at a very good turnaround time right now, but I am going on vacation the first week of December. And so throughout that week, I will not be accepting personal readings. I will have every personal reading purchased delivered to you before I even go on that vacation. And then I'll reopen as soon as I return. I love you guys.